It was pretty, awesome performance. We were hoping he had that in him. 3/8 full, I was thinking, man, he better be a really good horse. He's gonna just keep going, and those great ones, they do that, and just, and it's really. I was just looking at everything. I've won the Derby with every color of horse, you know, black, gray, beige, and so it was pretty. It's pretty. It's just sinking in now that we won the Kentucky Derby because it was just so stressful. Well, as Mike was telling me, he had trouble pulling them up, and the outrider had to help him pull them up. What happened? He was a little bit tired, but when those horses came to him pulling up, he wanted to take off again. And Mike, I don't know if he was just strong or might just getting too old to pull one up. I don't know. We saw another gear that we hadn't seen yet. Because San Diego Derby, it was okay, but it wasn't like like his second race. But yesterday that was pretty. When I saw those fractions, I was like thinking, any horse like that's gonna, lay down or whatever. But he just kept on going. Well, I think we got one race at a time. We're just hopefully he does well. He needs to have a good week and be good next week, and so just got a call from Preakness for the invitation. So the official invitation. So I didn't tell him I'd think about it. I said, hey, if he's good, we'll be. If he gets on that plane, we'll come. But we're just take race day by day here. But I mean today there's no reason to say no. So I think he's getting it now. Like yesterday that was pretty. He handled the paddock. He has a really good mind. He's a smart horse, and so he's very intelligent, and so he just knows that he knows he's stud. So I gotta take it off the thing later. He's such so beautiful. He's got the body. It looked like it was nothing for him. I mean, when I came out of the stall, he was like pulling me around. Usually they're a little bit tired, but he was good. He's just moving over the track really well. It's amazing how he just switched leads right on cue, comes down the lane. This is what a trainer hopes for to see the day before his horse runs. Coming off the track, he was just full of himself. He just seems like he's just still, improving. And so he looks like he's ready to run. I know he's going to show up and run his race, but he still has to get around there. He has to break well, and there's the racing luck, which is out of our control. But I just couldn't be happier with him. He looks no different than American Pharoah did coming in here, and so we just have to wait and see how everything goes. Yeah, I mean he's always been a big, strong horse. I remember I brought a horse up here, Point Given. He was a big, strong horse like him, and he seemed to handle everything really well. And they just, he just has a lot of, he's a big, muscled up horse, but he eats well. He thrives. He's really thriving right now. I just see a big difference in him. He looks like he's just getting really fit now, and because we had those races, he never had a chance to really. This 3 weeks has really, made a big difference on him. I can see a big difference in him, and I think he's been winning because he's so talented. He's that good of a horse. So now, what I saw today and yesterday, I'm really happy about it. He says I prefer to see a dry fast track. When the weather's involved. You have to ride him differently. You have to be in a hurry and all this. He's had to go so fast, but I think on a dry track, and especially the way he went over this track, he went around there like nothing, and so he's just really doing well, and it can get deep. If it gets too dry, it can get a little bit loose and cuppy, but I just feel that I can't think there's really no excuses for this horse. He should run well. We didn't want to do too much because condition of the track. So there's so much water on it. And we know it's hard underneath, but actually he said it was soft. It's not that hard underneath there. So
He's a really smart horse. He'll do whatever you want him to do. You know, he'll go slow, quick, fast, whatever. He just never gets really tough. So I was just happy with the way he went around there, and he came off. He was just getting warmed up. He's ready to do a lot more, but we just didn't want him to do too much. And so, you know, we'll basically do the same tomorrow when we go out. He's a smart horse. I mean, he understands cues. He knows, you know, if he wanted to go faster, if he would have just gotten into the bit. We just didn't want him to do a lot. So he comes in here pretty ready. So it's too late if I want to get him fit. It's a little bit too late, 2 days out. So we just want to keep him happy. He just stays that way, he'll be fine because you know, we know what he does in the afternoon. Down deep, you know, everybody, you sort of want to see the Derby winner. You know, everybody, the public, you want to see the Derby winner win because it's exciting, and and in Pimlico here, everybody comes out. They have great fans here, and they want to get a look at the, you know, could this be the one again? And so it makes it a lot of fun. So we're, you know, rain or shine, they come. It's a great place to be on. I mean, it's like
French. Yeah, French TV.
La télé française? Mais j'aurais dû le courir dans l'arc, il aurait gagné facilement.
yeah, Jill, come on, buddy.
Oui, il y a eu des choix américains à courir l'Arc de Triomphe, mais aucun n'a gagné pour l'instant. Mais ça, c'est une bonne question. Est-ce que le cheval se serait adapté aux pistes en gazon?
Oh, he could handle any surface.
Bien sûr, il aurait fait toutes les surfaces et aurait bien gagné sur le gazon, avec sa façon de se déplacer. Mais malheureusement, les courses américaines proposent beaucoup plus d'opportunités sur le dirt et toutes les plus grandes courses. Mais oui, il aurait facilement couru sur le gazon. Et donc, vous pensez qu'il peut amener quelque chose aux jumeaux européennes? Oh oui, des choses incroyables, comme lui. Le cheval semble étonnamment calme. Il a toujours été comme ça, vous avez travaillé pour cela. Ça, c'est tout lui. Il est calme, intelligent, malin. On pourrait le monter dans un défilé en ville. Et combien de tonnes de carottes il a mangé? Beaucoup. Des sacs, et des sacs entiers de carottes.
Thank you very much, Bob.